Hey guys, welcome to another client interview today. I have my client here, Joel. Obviously, I don't want to introduce your background. You take it away. Tell me a little bit about yourself, the company you work with, and just kind of like your experience in general.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Tiki. My name is Joe Rhino Rivas, guys. I've been in the industry about 20 years working with Exertis Financial Partners. And, I've been in search of a company that really understands our needs as an agent. Being in the industry 20 years, you see a lot of different things out there. And I've been always looking for something that's going to help myself and my agents grow in this industry. And definitely right here where we're at with Dickie Chang is definitely going to be the one.
Yeah, let's pause a little bit. So tell me a little bit more about kind of like Rhino and maybe your experience in this industry. Like, were you doing advanced market like all the way? What kind of position are you in right now?
So, starting off just like anybody else, just as a regular agent trying to do this industry, it was very tough. I've tried to do, multiple things. One was the multi-level marketing style where recruiting people. And, we built a huge organization a few years back, over
Mhm.
400 agents in our organization. And,
Wow.
moving through and building through the warm market. But we being in the industry so long, man, we become part of the NFL club. You know what the
Uh,
NFL club comes? That's the no friends and family left club, right?
oh,
So, we stopped getting invited to family barbecues. We stopped getting invited places, friends, oh, let's not get the Rhino over there, because I'm always passionate and talking about what we do and why we do and how we
yeah.
help people, learn about money. But that's been my experience in the beginning. But as I became a specialist of our products and solutions and really started getting into the why and the reasons why we do what we do and what we offer and the great power of our solutions, I started getting into the advanced markets. And
Mhm.
that's where I specialize in the BYOB, teaching people how to build their own bank. And I'm teaching, real estate investors how to use their dollars multiple times. I'm teaching doctors how to put their money away, let it grow compounded interest every single year uninterrupted, and still be able to finance other purchases they want. I teach people how to put their money in advanced markets. I'm talking about we're moving, millions of dollars into these policies so that people understand that they have their money working for them, and then their investment pays for whatever they're looking to do, whether it's to buy a new car, whether it's to buy another property, to Airbnb it. They're financing it themselves.
Mm-mm.
And that's what we're teaching people how to do.
So the guys you're teaching, like before, I guess before working together, like were you just doing referrals to meet them on a daily basis, or like how are you getting in touch with these people?
Yeah, I mean, that was the thing. It was like, who do you know? Right? Who
So
do you
FF
know?
the No Friends Family Club,
Yeah.
NFL.
And when that goes dry, it's very tough to find people that we know. There's millions of people out there that need what we have, and they're looking. We just had to put the two and two together. People that have the answers, people looking for the answers, right? And Exertis, we are a company of solutions for the problems of today.
Have you bought leads before, or is this kind of like your first experience with it?
No, many times I've bought leads from many, many people overseas, local,
Overseas.
all the ones that have been coming out. I tried the final expense side and,
Mm,
just to kind of get the role, just to kind of see what it was. And, me personally, growing up in sales, I've been in sales for years. I mean, I'm 52 years old. I've been doing sales since I was 18, right? So, well, talking to prospects, code people, that's not an issue for me. But what I did find is no matter where you bought the leads, no matter if they weren't qualified right, it didn't matter how good you were.
mm,
You would have to literally try to bamboozle these people to get them to buy something. They just weren't there. I mean, the leads were because they were offered a free service or a free, hey, I was told, hey, I just wanted to get the free PS5, I don't want any of your product, and it was very tough when you went out there and people were just selling numbers.
yeah.
That's the way I saw it, just selling numbers. So before you, it was very tough to find something. You almost lose faith in people that try to provide you with
Lead
clients, right?
service.
You
And
know,
that's what I hear a lot as well, right? Like people come in and they're like, okay, cool. I've tried 10 and hundreds of lead
Yeah.
vendors out there.
Yeah.
What do you feel like us, as digital prospecting IO, like what do you feel like our differences when, when calling the leads, talking to the leads? What's kind of like your experience?
Well, I got to tell you, man, I'm very impressed with what we have, because every client that I get from you guys, and I actually talk to them on the phone, they are someone, number one, that's looking for what we have, right? They're
Mm.
looking for it. So the quality of the lead is impeccable. And then I hear about how they saw us, whether it was commercials, whether it's static ads, whatever it is that you guys are doing, that magic potion, man, these clients are looking for the solutions. And when
Mm.
I talk to them and I do my discovery call with them, and I'm asking them, hey, based on your pre-qual, this is what I got. What are you looking for? Oh, thank you for calling me. Man, I've been waiting for you to give me a call. This is what I've been looking to try to do. I want this tax-free retirement. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. And then I take in all our information. We have what's called a financial intake form. So while
Mhm.
they're talking, I'm just filling out my form. And
Yeah.
that form allows me to look at the solutions that we can help them with. And that's with every single client that you give me. I've never had one person say, "Oh, you know what? I didn't want the information. I signed up wrong," or "No, it was a mistake. I don't want." I haven't had anybody do that. I've had somebody say, "You know what? I already have it. I just didn't know it was the same thing, but I already have one like that." And I offer them a free review, policy review, to make sure that they're on track with what they do. And one
Right.
of them actually accepted my free policy review. So that's another way for us to get back in there, even though they already have what we are offering, right?
Right.
But I
Right.
have not found anybody, and I'm not just saying this because we're talking and digging, but I haven't found anybody to give me somebody that's looking for exactly what we need, like you guys do.
But I
So
think, like, look, dude, man, like, props to you. I think you have a really good leadership. You have a really good sales process dialed in, and I feel like a lot of guys starting out, like, they don't have that, right? They're not at that stage where, hey, I know exactly what to do, what to say every single step along the way. So I guess for you, like, for guys who's starting out, especially in this market, right? Give me a tip, one tip, two tips.
well,
What do you feel like they should do? What's the next
well,
step for them?
here's the thing. I know that there's a lot of lone rangers out there that are just trying to make the sale, try to call and make the sale. But I got to tell you, you got to hook up with a company that has the support that will train you on what to say, how to say in the sales process. The sales
Mm.
process is number one. If you don't have a process from taking the lead from when you talk to them the first time all the way to close, it's going to be very tough for anybody, because this is a different style of lead. These are educated people. I was talking to a neurologist the other day, and a surgeon specialist, right? You just don't slam them and close them. It's all about building rapport. It's all about really listening to their needs and filling in what they really need and what they didn't know.
Mm.
Believe it or not, these guys are highly educated on different levels, but they had no idea how finances or how money worked or how they were able to do what we could do for them.
Yeah.
And that's the difference, is us coming in, taking someone new. And like I have, I guess you could say, a bullpen that I'm training right now. I have a
Yeah.
bullpen of agents that are just waiting to get to these leads, but I'm training them on the skills. I'm training them on what to say. I'm training them on the sales process, how to take the FIF form in. When you do the discovery call, what are you listening for? What is the opening that they give you that you could walk in and deliver the solution? And
Right.
if anything, I would say is connect with a mentor. You need a mentor. It's one of the things I learned early on in my career. If you don't have a mentor, you're going to be lost for a long time
Yeah.
and maybe never ever be found. You might, sell policy here and there, but to
Yeah.
have the kind of money that we're talking about, like I have an agent that just hit over $400,000 in commissions, and she's only been with me, 8 months. I have a few other ones. I have $600,000 earners
Yeah.
on our team, and you have to build them up and have a mentor that helps you become who you're really supposed to be.
Absolutely. And it's just not, it's not only about the benefits of having that, mentor, but it's also about, hey, what are you losing? If you don't have someone that is going to show you the right way, you're losing
Yeah.
time. you're losing, years and months of trial that you could, do it faster. And come on,
Absolutely.
we only have so much time to live,
Right.
right? So, anyways, last question.
Sure.
For anyone who's, and I think this kind of relates to you as well. Like for anyone who's kind of on the fence, I think before you joined, you were pretty much on the fence as well, and then you talked to like Danny, I'm assuming like, our mutual friend.
Yeah. Mutual
For anyone
friend.
who's kind of like on the fence, like when you first joined, like what would you say to them? Let's say if you could go back time, what would you say to anyone who's on the fence? Hey, I don't know if I could trust this Asian dude. Oh, he doesn't look so nice. Like what would you say to him?
Well, here's the thing. I would tell them that look at the people that are here, like myself and like Danny, we're talking about, we're real serious people in this industry, but we're serious about helping others succeed. And that's where the difference is that we're going to put our,
Joe, you just got
yeah,
muted, Joe. Oh, there you go.
sorry about that. So,
No worries.
we're really going to, put our clients or I could say our agents with the best people possible. You are one of the best people I've found in the industry, man. And I want people to understand, like I called Danny when I found you, I called Danny because I saw him, right? And I said, Danny, let's do it. I said, tell me about it. He goes, bro, Dickie's a real thing. For him to tell me that was it. I was in. I said, okay, let's try it. And 100% on point with everything. You guys are the real deal, man. So if anybody's like having second thoughts or on the fence, I tell you what, come on in. These guys work with you. They walk you through it. They teach you the CRM. They teach you everything you need to know, right, to run this. And if you have your set of skills already set where you could actually do some damage, right, with the right people in front of you, it's a done deal. Just jump in. Because I know you've jumped into all the other ones. I know you jumped into the final expense leads. I know you jumped into all the cheaper ones and all this stuff. And what I love about Diggy is there's no cost per. It's about the investment you make in your own business and your own self. And that's what you want to do here is invest in yourself, right? And this is the best place to do it. And let me tell you something, if I can, Diggy, just talk a little bit about what happened to us and the success we've had. Is it okay to talk about that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
If you could kind of show us some numbers, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I don't have it on this computer here, but I definitely have numbers that I can tell you. I've only been
Just
here
roughly,
with,
yeah. Just
digital
roughly.
with you guys for what? Maybe March, right? So we're talking
Yeah.
March, April, and now we're into May, right?
May,
So
yeah.
we're going into our third month. We've actually been able to do over $320,000 in annuities. We've actually written over $20,000 in IULs, right? And to be honest with you, the next one that I have coming through that we're working on right now is going to be about $676,000 in premium,
Yeah.
right? For a case. And
also you have a
that's
lot of leads left over that you haven't followed up with.
Man, I still have, I'm talking about like 80 something leads that we need to talk to because all the ones that I have talked to have kept me busy every step of the way. So yeah, it's incredible what we're doing. The one feature I will tell you that I love is, man, the text communication.
Right.
Man, there's so many people that I'm texting back and forth. I have to go through it all every day because there's so many messages coming in and out. Where if I can't get them on the phone, we're talking, we're still staying in touch. So the AI that you have for follow-ups and I mean, that stuff just works gangbusters, man. And it helps me run our schedule, right? Helps me run our schedule. Yeah. But we're already, probably, I'm going to tell you, we're probably, if we look at it, what we've been paid is 100, I want to say 100% more of what we paid in, we already got back out.
Awesome.
We haven't even scratched the dent of the amount of leads that are coming in.
Yeah, I love hearing that. You're in our third month, actually. I mean, you're in our second month, coming to our third month. Like with these kind of results, I love it. Like there's nothing I could say. Yeah. Anyways, for anyone who wants to reach out, who wants to kind of learn more about your process, where can they find you? Well, you can find me. I'll put out my number. It's okay. It's 805-392-6800. You can find me on Facebook, Joe Rhino Rivas, and you'll see the rhino all over the place on the backside. That's kind of my symbol. That's kind of my
I guess you could say alter ego. I've been deemed the rhino for over 20 years in the industry. It's just what it is, right? You can get a hold of me through my Facebook, or you can get a hold of me through my number, or through Dickie if you want. You know, we can set something up. Either way, I'm available. I would love. One thing I love doing is training people the process. So to be honest with you, Dickie, the reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to learn this process so I can train it
Mm.
to my other agents. So,
Yeah, a
like I
lot
said,
of
I have a bullpen coming, and they're gonna be strong, and they're gonna be able to do things with the right kind of lead, which is what you produce, man.
yeah, that's a lot of, like, a lot of our producers does that. Like, they come in, they master the process, and then they pretty much scale a team under them, right? So
That's exactly
I think
right.
that's a really smart way to go about it. Anyways, thanks for coming on to this interview. I'm really happy to have you. Let's keep making you more money, and I guess we'll go from there.
Absolutely, man. Love to give you the follow-up, man. After we close more of these, love to give you another follow-up. But thank you guys. I appreciate it 100%.
Awesome. Take it easy.
All right.